Incremental readings. So here's a quick guide of some of the most useful key bindings or keyboard shortcuts for Supermemo related to incremental reading. Just the basic incremental reading experience. So the shortcuts that you will get most use of. So first, let's do one repetition. First, you can just click on Learn or Control L. Okay, so in this case, it's an item. So to show the answer, you can either use space or enter, or both, depending on what's more ergonomic in that case for you. You just press it. And at the same time, the space will rate the number 3, the option number 3. That is a passing rate, the minimum passing rate is the default one. You can just use space or enter for this, or 3. So for this rating, it's either space, enter, or 3. You can use their options 1 to 5. Just keep in mind it's in the opposite order of the keyboard. In the keyboard you have from 1 to 5, and as you can guess, Supermemo is not that intuitive, and for some reason it's in the other way around. For items it's kind of easy. Then it's specific to topics, and I will cover what is shared among them. So in this case I could have a lot of stuff here that I don't want to. So that in that case I can press Alt and counter dash bar. Is delete text before cursor. Depends if you don't have an English-based keyboard, it may look different, like it's my case. How you know which key it is? Right click, reading, and delete before cursor. And that's my example. It's not the counter dash, the dash in the opposite direction. It's this, because I'm using a Spanish keyboard. And the next one, it's delete after cursor, which is also useful. In my case, it's dot. It's the same. So let's say that, okay, now let's base, Oh yeah, I don't care about this, the bibliography, the notes, but I do care about the C also. So in that case, I will be here, and if I'm here, I will press Alt dot, delete text after cursor, and I press enter. Nice. Don't worry about the cosmetics. This is just because it's Supermemo and it's limited in this regard. Nice. So now I know how to delete before and after the text. Hey, now this is kind of long, and it's Wikipedia, so I know it's very well structured. So I will split this. And to access the split, I need the Supermemo commander. So Control Enter, start typing split, SP is enough, enter. Now you may select what you want, custom string or go with this, whatever you want, bam. And now there is one thing that is very important in incremental reading, and it's to apply done. In this case, because I created the copy in the children, I will apply done. And now it's, hey, you want to dismiss it as well? Yes, please. This is also true if I just read, for instance, one that is shorter. Okay, let's go here. Let's say I want the definition of knowledge economy. Knowledge economy is this thing. Pam, pam, pam. Nice. I will extract this because it's way too much text here. So to extract is Alt X. Nice. Then, if I really want, in this case, I really want to go to this element I just created, this extract, I can navigate there with Alt left. Go to the previous element. If you create an extract, it will be this one. And now if I select the text, and I want to create an item out of this, a flashcard. I will press the key to the left in the keyword layout, that it's Alt Z. Boom, easy as that. And I'm done. So now I will press Ctrl Shift Enter. And that's an example, confirm and confirm. And this is an example that, hey, it's because I have read everything, not because I have a split. I can go to Alt Left again, because now I created this flashcard. And now, hey, I want to edit the question, right? I can do it with the key binding, and it's Q. As you can see now, it's editable. I can edit the text. An ergonomic system in which production of goods and services is based principally on knowledge-intensive activities that contribute to advancement and technical and scientific innovation. It's quite long, but let's leave it there for this example. And then, I want to edit the answer. A. Q for question, A for answer. Knowledge economy, and I will use, let's say, my convention. How do I quit this? By pressing escape. When I have anything selected, even if I use the mouse to select it, deselect the component with space. Nice. Next repetition. What do I press? Space. I don't require to press Ctrl L. Well, sometimes here, now it's the answer. If I go back, it will say start learning, Ctrl L. You can still do spacebar. Then, perhaps what I did, you can take into actions. So let's say that what follows, the key is still important. It's something I want, but this can wait. It's not that relevant. So in this case, the priority is 20%. So you want to extract this and set to a much lower priority. So I could extract this, then Alt left, now Alt P, and change it. Set it a lot lower. But hey, I can do this in one key binding. I will do the same selection. To extract is Alt X. So I will add the modifier of Shift, Alt, and X. And this now appears the same thing. Oh yeah, then I choose. I will choose even lower. And OK or Enter. What happened here? Well, if I navigate, I have the styling because this was extracted before. Look at the priority. So I make the extract and manually setting the interval. I am manually setting the priority. But it's not limited to priority if I want it. Alt Shift X. I can also set the interval. Let's say a month. Even the A factor and the priority. I know, let's put 90 something. So if I go here now, I also change the interval. This is all you need to know. And perhaps, how do I know? So I have the concept that is using, the template that is using, but hey, I want to change that. Or perhaps I want to know which one is using because I'm not using this window at all. Control Shift P. P stands for parameters, element parameters. And here you can also change the priority, the concept, group, the template, and other stuff. And how do you access anything here? Do you see an underline, like P, O, F, A? You access this with Alt. So if I want to go to the group, the concept group will be Alt G. And now I go to the drop-down menu. I want to go to the interval. It will be Alt I. And here you go. And you can confirm all of the dialogues with Enter. And you can cancel most of the dialogues, but not all of them, by Escape. In case you're using multiple templates, what you can do, Ctrl-Shift-M. This will open the template registry, and you will select a different template. It looks almost the same because now I only have one template for topics. Another one, it's for images. Let's say I want to keep those images. So like import. So now you know that the new import from Edge and Chrome, especially, it's Shift F8. So instead of Shift, it's with Control. Control F8 will import the images that are already there in the HTML. That's how you can import them. You're gonna still import with Control Shift A. This will only import with Internet Explorer. This will be useful if you use Supermemo 18 or older. If you use Supermemo 19, it will be Shift F8. And we're going already a little specific, but I want to share that because a lot of people want this. And finally, one last thing. Now I will force the example. Let's say that for whatever reason something happened. Oh wow, the images are all over the place. It looks weird. You can solve this. You could apply a template, but in case it's no template like this one, oh yeah, how do I change this? You can cycle through the editing modes, Now it's editing mode. If I press Ctrl E, hey, this has changed a little. And if I press again, now it's drag and drop mode, so I can change the size of the components and drag them if I want to. So usually this is useful if you want to create templates. This may be useful at the beginning while you create your own templates or customize the ones that come with Supermemo, or when you have those issues. Now you press Ctrl E again, and voila. So those have been the key bindings that I think are more useful. Decorated list from me. If you want to know the most useful for navigating and all of this, spoiler alert, are not those necessarily. And nuances, there are some difference that it's not displayed in the interface. Watch this other video. Nothing more to add today, and see you incrementally.